Girl, it was so much fun.
It was a blast.
Yes.
We have loved seeing all of your recreations that you all have made from that week.
Yes.
Sound off in the comments. Let us know. Have you been able to recreate anything from Christmas Craft Week last week? What have you recreated?
Yeah.
We would love to hear that, and let us know what you thought about it, because it was an absolutely amazing week.
It was too much fun. All of the instructors were unreal.
I know.
So good.
Everyone was so phenomenal, and I enjoyed it so much. But today's project, y'all, I think you are going to like just as much as our projects from Christmas Craft Week.
Yes.
Today, we are going to be making customized chip bags.
They are way too cute.
They are so
Way too
cute.
cute.
And I think once you realize how easy it is going to be for you all to recreate these, it's going to blow your mind. Because we have done really all the legwork for you. And if you are an MGL member, all you have to do is download the Canva template and like switch a few things around, and that's it.
Literally it.
Literally,
So easy.
that's it. Now, you all know us, and you know that we always have something up our sleeve. So I'm here, before we go over to the craft table, I'm here to announce that we are officially opening up our Black Friday wait list. Now, what that means, if you didn't know, here at the Makers Gonna Learn channel, we always go big for Black Friday.
Extravagant, if I might say.
A Black Friday extravaganza, if you will, if you will. And we go on Black Friday. We will be here live with you all day from, is it 10 or 11? I think it's 11.
11.
I think it's 11 to 4, if not it's 10 to 4. Anyway, we are here with you all day, bringing you crafts, talking to you about what's going on, bringing you deals. We have a craft challenge. So we are dropping that wait list for you all. Go ahead and get signed up, because this Black Friday, we have some huge announcements.
Unreal.
What we're going to be announcing this Black Friday is actually something that you all have been asking for. I have seen people ask for us to do things like this for a while.
Yes.
So if you're curious, or you want to be there and you want to get your name on that wait list, because we do have very limited spots of what we have. I cannot tell you what it is. I'm not going to tell you what it is. So make sure you get signed up, get on that wait list, click that link. Super simple, name and email. That's how easy it is to get on the wait list. But you're not going to want to miss that announcement at all.
At all.
At all.
So good.
So make plans to be there. I'm sure most of you all are off on Black Friday, so why not go ahead, take your day off, and spend it crafting with us?
Why not?
I mean, unless you want to go shopping, which in that case, I understand, because boy, do I miss Black Friday shopping.
I mean, I would rather hang out with us.
I mean, yes, I love hanging out here, being with you guys, saving money, because if I was not here working, I would be spending it.
Very true.
Spend.
Very true.
So, with all of that being said, are you all ready to craft today?
I'm ready.
This
is so cute.
This is going to be one for the book. So let's go ahead and hop over to the craft table. And y'all, can you even look at these chip bags that we are going to be creating today? Look at these. So we have a little gingerbread guy here. And let's go ahead and go overhead so we can look at these a little bit closer. We have a gingerbread here, and look at the back. I mean, we have our nutrition facts back here with merry, jolly, festive, exciting, wonderful, delicious, all 100%.
It's so cute.
We have 100% of everything, meaning we're extra. We are extra. But yes, this is one of them that you can create today. We do have another one. Here is a I was about to say rainbow, a reindeer. Reindeer, once again, we have the kind of the same thing on the back. And then we have a little Santa Claus.
He is so cute.
So cute. Now, we have made it super, super easy for you all to recreate these. I'll show you exactly how here in a minute, but before we go over to our share screen, let's talk about everything that we have here on the table so that we can go over supplies. So the star of the show for this project is going to be your glossy photo paper. Now I know that this might be a little bit like you may not have thought glossy photo paper would have been the star of the show, but that is what we are making these chip bags out of. We do have these stuffed with like quilt batting right now. We didn't actually put anything in it because we didn't want to, like, you could put chips in it and then give it out as soon as you make it, but for us, we just filled them with quilt batting right now. I definitely would I could see you putting like candy, cookies, whatever, like a little treat bag for Christmas to hand out. I'm obsessed with this. But anyway, this is the star of the show. This is what we are going to be printing our chip bag on. And yes, Kara, you can change these around. I'll show you exactly how you can change up the little, how you can change up the faces or whatever on these. You will need some inkjet glossy photo paper. Now, because we are printing this, you will also need an inkjet printer. Our favorite is the Canon TS9500 series. Really, any Canon printer is our favorite as far as inkjet goes. So you will need an inkjet printer and glossy photo paper. The next thing that you are going to need is some type of double-sided adhesive. Now this is just an Easy Runner, a scrapbook adhesives, Easy Runner tape, double-sided tape dispenser. You don't have to have one of these dispensers. You can actually just use double-sided adhesive, like the little Scotch things if you want to. And actually, when it comes to putting these together and building these, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one apart so that you all can kind of see it. When it comes to building these, if you are going to stuff them, it may actually be easier to just get the smaller tape dispensers of double-sided adhesive, because I don't know how easy it's gonna be to take like a big tape runner and tape inside after you have filled it. So it might be beneficial to actually have the smaller dispensers of double-sided adhesive or double-sided tape to finish off this after you've built it. Other than that, we did use pinking shears. As you can see here, we did use pinking shears to get that kind of effect, the jagged effect on the top and the bottom. Once again, that is going to be completely optional. You do not have to have it to complete this project. You can go ahead and you could just cut it across the top in a straight line. If you don't have pinking shears, don't feel like you have to go out and buy pinking shears just for that. But I do like that little extra oomph that it gives it. It kind of like finishes it off. And the same thing with this next tool. This is a crimper, a paper crimper. Once again, you do not have to have this, okay? But what it does is it creates this little, it crimps the top and the bottom. Once again, it just makes it look a little bit more finished. That is not something that you absolutely have to do, but it is something, if you have it handy, it does make it look very, very nice. So that is going to be, other than that, we have a light grip mat here on the table, but I don't even think we're going to be using our Cricut to cut it. I think we're going to print straight from Canva. So with all of that being said, are you guys ready to go ahead and hop over to our share screen and start designing? Because when you see how easy we have made this for you, I'm telling you, I'm sitting here looking at the time. It's 1:45. We're gonna go through some stuff. We're gonna talk about some things, design some things together, but after you see how easy it is just to drag and drop, if you are wanting to create the ones that we have here on the table, you're gonna be like, oh, wow, that's
Girl,
so easy.
We can make these in our sleep.
Yeah, I mean, the way that we have it set up for you all, it's going to be unreal. So let's go ahead and head over to our share screen. And what you are going to need, we'll actually start, let me just come right here. Now we'll start from the Canva homepage. And first thing that we need to do is we need to get our canvas set up. So we're gonna come over here to create. We are going to come down here to custom size. and we're actually going to be making this 8.5 by 11, except we're doing it backwards. So we want it to be horizontal. So we're going to change our units from pixels to inches. Super easy. And we're going to make our width 11 by 8.5. So normally an 8.5 by 11, we do it portrait where it's 8.5 in width, 11 in height. We're doing this horizontal. So we're doing our width 11 inches and our height 8.5. And then we're going to go 8, whoa, not 115. Somehow it got over there. So we're doing 11 by 8.5 and then create new design. And that's it. We're going to do that. Now, to get the template that we have created for you all, if you come over to the Makers Gonna Learn website, it is also going to be linked down below this video, and I'll just start here from the cut file homepage. If you go over to the cut file tab on the Makers Gonna Learn website, what you are going to type in, if you'll just type in chip bag and hit enter. And by the way, if there is anyone here that wants this immediately, you're like, I've got to do this now, I'm not an MGL member, you can sign up for MGL Plus. I still think if you use that code EPIC, you could probably get, is it not $300 off? Anyway, you could sign up today if you wanted to do this. But what you're going to do is you're going to click this arrow pointing down, and that is going to download a PDF. Because this is a Canva template, it is not going to download an actual file. It is just going to download a PDF. So you're going to double click and open up that PDF, and this is what it's going to look like. All you have to do is click inside this screen, open in Safari or open wherever, and then you're going to make sure you hit Edit Template. That's it.
Dude.
That's it. That's it. Now, I do want to show you one thing because I did have it turned on right now. Most of you all are going to have your margins turned off in Canva. What you need to do, we have gone ahead and built the margins inside this template for you all, the way that they are supposed to be. So I want to show you how to do that. To turn on your margins, you must come up here to File, come down here to Settings, over here to Show Rulers and Guides. Take a screenshot of this if you don't feel like you can remember. But I'm just going to let you know, you all can always go back and rewatch this video. Okay, all you have to do is pop that in there, and we already have our rulers and guides set up for you. So this middle portion here is going to be considered the front of your chip bag. This is going to be one flap on the back, kind of like, we'll go back overhead. You can see when we kind of pull it together, this is going to be on one side, and then you're going to have something on the other. So back to our share screen. You can see that we have it separated on each side. We're just going to go ahead and zoom in, and now you can edit this as much or as little as you want. If you want to come in here, we do have all of these nutrition facts grouped together. If you want to change that, all you have to do is hit ungroup. And do you see all these little purple boxes? Let me zoom in just a little bit more so y'all can see. All of these little purple boxes are all separate, and you can go in there and change it around. You can go in there, change the percentages. Now the nutrition facts in and of itself is a graphic that we have put in there for you, but all of these little, all the daily values, all of these words are all separate, so you can go in there and you can change them. Now, let's talk about, because this font right here that we have used for this template is actually one of our personal fonts. It's not on our website. So if you change this or you delete it, let's say you accidentally delete delicious. All you have to do is duplicate that another word and just retype it out. You're not going to find the font in Canva, okay? So I'm just gonna go back. I just wanted to make sure you all knew that. Another thing that you can do, if you delete, maybe you delete all of these and you can't duplicate, what you can do is re-download the template and that font will be there. So just so you're aware, we did build this with that font in it. It is not part of the Maker's Gonna Learn website right now, but this one is the Maker's Gonna Learn font. This one is MGL Journey. Once again, even if you have the free version of Canva, you can use this font right here and you would just type it out. If you delete it, you can't get it back. You'll have to re-download the template, okay? You get the files, Patty, you get the files on Maker's Gonna Learn. So here, if you go to the cut files, type in chip bag, it doesn't have a picture on the front of it, okay? Doesn't have a picture. It just says Christmas chip bag Canva template. What it is going to pull up is it's going to pull up this clickable PDF for you. Then you're going to click on it and it will take you to Canva and then it will pop in just like this. That's it. Now, let's say you wanted, okay, you can see here, this one has the guides on it. Let's say that you wanted to create your own. What you can do is you can add a page. Those guides are still there. And now you can start building your own. So let's just build one together real quick. Kara said she wanted to do something with a turkey. So what you can do is you can go over to Elements. Let's just type in turkey. Turkey, turkey. And let's look at what we've got here. And, that's funny. What you can just grab whatever, or you could do a turkey face. Oh, that one would be cute.
Stop. Stop it.
Okay, hold on. Now I just want a turkey fan. Turkey fan. I don't want the face. I just want the feathers. That's just an actual fan. Turkey, let's do turkey feathers. Feathers. I don't know, could we, oh wait. I'm just trying to play around, guys. I'm literally just messing. Let's bring this one to the front. And I don't much like that either, but I do like that face. The face is cute. I just don't know how I would do the turkey, like the fan behind it. Is that just black and white? Let's see if we can change the colors.
Change the colors.
Yeah, that's brown. Let's leave that one black and let's go to the gray and let's do brown. And then we'll go to this one and do like a orangey color. And then we can go to the white one and do, what other color? Let's do a custom, like orange. Okay, this is better. Also, I need to change this background color to something else.
Like a creamy color? Yes.
No,
Something
not
of
that,
nature.
not that. I need to lighten this one up.
Yes.
I think that's better. And then we can move that one to the back. Make it bigger.
Okay, graphic designer.
Okay. Now, another cool thing that you could do if you don't want the feathers going all the way, if they're like, if you want them to stop on the sides, you can crop this in. I don't think I'm gonna like it, but I'm gonna show you what it would look like. You can see I'm not a big fan of that, so I'm actually, oh, no, I don't wanna move my guides. What did I just do? Whoopsie daisy, hold on. That's supposed to be at 8.1.
You can always click the back button.
There we go.
When in doubt.
It wasn't doing it though. Okay, I'm gonna just move this out here. I'm gonna uncrop it pretty much is what I'm doing. And then what you could do is, let's say we wanted to use this nutritional facts, I can just copy that, bring it down here, paste it in there. Let's see, we'll copy this one too and bring it down and paste it and move it to the back, and then we'll just change the colors, incorporate maybe that red. Let's see, bring it down. Oh, it's a little pink, a little more pink than I thought. That one's red, vivid red. Let's just do this one. And then I would then move that behind there. Or maybe even, let's do this. Let's move this down. See, this is where it's going to come in. Let's move this one back behind everything. You can layer. Layering your elements on this is going to be key. But yeah, you can see that you can build your own. Another thing you can do, let's say we wanted to do like a border. Let's type in Thanksgiving border. Nope, that ain't it.
Okay, but imagine this for like Valentine's Day goodies or birthday
With hearts
parties.
or
Yes.
birthday parties. So cute.
That'd be so adorable.
Let's just do like, we'll just look for a regular border. I don't want a full border like this. I'm wanting something more like this. Let me see if borderline dot. Let's see if we can see more like this. This could be cute, maybe. No, let's do scallop. I think we need something scalloped.
Yes.
Scalloped. I want to just do like a line. Let's just do scallop. Nope, that ain't it. Anyway, I think you all are starting to kind of see how you can do this on your own. Come on now. Pick this.
There we go.
There it is. Duplicate. Put it together. Duplicate again. And then we're just going to select, Shift key, select, select. We're going to Command C, and then we're going to bring it up here and Command V it. And actually, we may just go ahead and flip this vertically.
Yes.
And put it right here on the top. And let's change the colors to match. Let's do orange and brown. Cool.
Cute.
I like. And then we're going to select all of these since they're all the same, and we can just do that orange and then brown again right here. Do y'all see how you can do this? Do y'all see how you can do this? Okay. Denise says, what machine do you use to cut this if you are using Canva for designing? We're actually probably just going to hand cut this one. It's not, we don't need, it actually prints out exactly how we want it to print out. And all we have to do is hand cut it and tape it down. So now that you kind of can see how you can design things, layer things, how we have done this for you, how you can duplicate the template that we've given you, change the colors around, there really are so many possibilities with this. You can use this same template even though it is all Christmas. I would still download this template, use this same template from our website. Once again, we have the guides already there. We have a lot of the things that you need. Just start fresh and start finding elements, whether it's on Canva. You can go over to the Makers Gonna Learn website and find files that you may want or need to use for this. So many possibilities with this. So let's go ahead and which one do we, let's print the reindeer one just because it's the one that we have taken apart here. So we'll just make a new one of the reindeer one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this from just a blank thing. We'll just put Love Asher. make one of these. Maybe it's from Asher to whoever. I'm also going to move this down a little bit. And another thing that I love to do, if for some reason, because I think this is super cute, but this spacing between Merry and Christmas is not for me. So advanced thing you can do, come up here to this text box, and to bring the lines together, if you bring that line spacing down, that to me looks a little bit more profesh. And then we can even size it up since we brought those that line spacing together. Beautiful. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to go to share, and we are going to print this. So to download, you are going to go to share. You are going to come right here to where it says download. You are going to choose which page you want to download. So you can do that by right here where it says select pages. I personally want it to only print the current page that I am looking at. And I love this feature with Canva. You don't have to know what page you are on if you just want to download the current page you're looking at. When you do that drop-down menu, you can just come here and say current page. And now we're only printing page 2, which is the one we're looking at, or we're only downloading page 2. So now what we have to do is click done. We are going to download this. Once it downloads, it is going to pop up. You can see right there. Sadie, if you don't care to make sure that that is put in our inkjet printer for us.
I got you.
Once it has downloaded, I am just going to go to File and Print. From there, you can see it does have a white border around all of it, and that is what we are looking for. We actually want that white border because we want to have some room to tape and fold everything together and cut off with the pinking shears. So do not worry if you're seeing the white border and you're like, but Lauren, I want it to go all the way to the edge. Perfectly fine if you do, but really for this project, we do like having that white border. If you do want it to go to the edge, you can do so by coming over here to scale. You can either do scale to print. If you hit fill entire paper, it kind of just moves our design a little bit instead of taking away those borders. So that's why I like to just leave it print entire image so that I'm not losing anything. I want to see what it does if we scale it to 100. See, when we scale to 100, it's cutting off this edge because it's still leaving that white border. So we want to always put scale to fit and print entire image. Okay, now median quality, we are feeding ours from the rear tray. For this one, if you want to, you can change it to photo paper because we are actually printing on glossy photo paper and we want our quality to be best and hit print. And that's it. After it has printed, although now that I've done this, I see that this was not even lined up right. Did y'all see that? Did you all catch that? No, just me. So, just so you want to, in case you want to change or fix it, why is that not popping out? Festive S? Oh, delicious. If you want to fix this, you can do this by moving this around. I did not notice that and did not fix it. So why is it getting so blurry? Okay, now we can move and manipulate and fix these. If you have any questions, now would be a great opportunity to ask. I'm just moving this stuff around. And then moving our words. There are a lot of layers to this project, so if you're trying to move things around, why is Canva doing that? Is anyone else's Canva being wonky today? I know Sadie said hers was, and Courtney said that hers was as well. I should have fixed all of that before, but I didn't notice it. So sorry. Now I could re-download it and reprint it, but we're not going to. We're not going to. Festive is duplicated. You are right, Karen. Festive is duplicated. So I guess we should change one of them to Holly. Holly Jolly. Holly. Beautiful. Sadie, have we printed?
It didn't do anything while I was out there. Maybe try again.
Still not doing anything? Okay, well, now that we fixed it, let's try re-downloading it and doing it again. Although, oh, it says it's offline. See if it's on.
It's on.
This did this to us yesterday.
You're going to unplug it and plug it back in.
Yep, that's what it did to us yesterday. No, Jan, I fixed it. It's here. We're just going to re-download it because it's saying that our printer is offline, and it did this to us yesterday. Now it says it's idle. Okay, I'm going to go to download. I'm going to download this again really quickly. Current page, done, download. We do not want to download with a transparent background for sure. Okay, series 3, leaving that there. Print from rear, photo, and best print. Oh, it should be coming now. And it just went offline. Don't you all love when technology works for you? It was on, I swear, it was online. And then when I watched it, everyone that's watching the show watched it go offline.
Maybe try one more time.
Okay. Sure will. Sure will. One more time. Are y'all seeing that? When I stop the print process, it says it's in use. Okay. One more time. Print. TS 9500 series. Those are offline. It's saying that one is.
Which one do you want to print, Holly? Maybe we'll print it from her.
I was just going to print it really doesn't matter at this point. It really doesn't matter. I know, Jan says it's because you said it would be a breeze and fast. That is right. I should have kept my mouth shut. I should have kept it shut. Okay, feed from rear tray, photo best. Let's try it one more time. It says it's gonna print.
I hear it doing something.
In use. It says it's in use.
That was you, boo. That wasn't Holly.
What? Who in the chat prayed over a printer? I would love to know. Because you just saved the day. You just saved the day. It is coming. Does anyone have any questions about anything, really? Any craft, any Christmas craft week craft? Have you tried creating one of them and ran into issues? I would love to answer them. If you haven't, or if you missed the first of the show, we have a huge announcement happening on Black Friday. You all know us. We can't have a Black Friday without having a huge announcement. Duh. So you better go ahead, click that link that we have pinned, join the Black Friday waitlist because we have something that you're not going to want to miss. It's something that you all have been asking us to do for a while. We figured out how we can do it, and we're bringing it to you guys. So make sure you join that wait list because you're not going to want to miss Black Friday. It is going to be the best. And since nobody else is in here, I can confidently tell you guys that I'm not being in the craft challenge. I don't have to do it this year. It is going to be Courtney and Ashley going up against each other. And y'all, I have Regina, I'm right here. Where is Lauren? I'm right here. I'm here. It's going to be a good one. I've been coming up with a lot of good stuff for this craft challenge. So, There is a link for the files, Denise. It is down below, but if you want to go to the Makers Gonna Learn website, thank you so much, Sadie. Under the cut files, it is the chip bag, and it's actually a Canva template. Okay, it's a Canva template, so you'll download it, and then it's a clickable PDF. You can see here, Christmas chip bag Canva template. It's a clickable PDF. What's gonna happen, this is the one I downloaded, this is the other one. Here is what it's going to look like, and you have to click. You see how my mouse goes from that little arrow to a hand? You click right here, and it brings up your Canva template, okay? So, let's go ahead and go overhead. Here is our lovely print that finally came through when it was, although our Cricut was kind of messing with us. So you can see here, we do have a white side on this side, white on this side. So one of those whites is going to show, but honestly, I just feel like that makes it look like a real chip bag. I feel like most chip bags kind of have that.
Yeah.
So what you're going to do, we're not cutting off the white on the, we're actually not going to cut off any of this. But what we are going to do is we are going to kind of get an idea of what side do you want to overlap? Do you want it to overlap on this side? Do you want it to I would actually probably, because there is more room to kind of overlap on this side, I would overlap this way instead of overlapping on top of the nutrition facts. I would do an overlap that way. And that one's actually a little bit to one side versus the other. What we are going to do though, is we are going to add some double-sided adhesive. Let's do it on the bottom first. I'm just gonna go all the way across, honestly. And then I wanted to do that side on top. So I'm also gonna add double-sided adhesive from the top to the bottom here. So we'll just lay it down right here. And I'm going to do top to bottom, like that. And then we are going to start folding these together. So I personally would do this first, okay? So we're gonna line this up, and I'm going to tack this down before I do the bottom. And then what I'm going to do is kind of lay this flat like this, and then tack that down there. And now that I've got this tacked down, I can bring in my paper crimper. Maybe. Which side? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I go back overhead. That's not going in straight. Why is that not going in straight? Let's go ahead and get our pinking shears. I'm gonna cut this off, I think, right here. And then if I have to cut extra, I bet you money. I'm a doofus, y'all. Let me just start by saying that. Sometimes I don't think all the way through, and I just go because I think I know what is best. But I can tell you what I have just done. I have probably cut off a lot of that adhesive. No, I didn't. So when you put your adhesive on, make sure you kind of put it a little bit further up, because you do want to cut that white portion off. And then I'm just going to lay that in there, make sure it goes in straight, and I'm going to crimp this together like that, and then back it back out, and then that's it. Yeah. Now, all you have to do, you leave these open, fill this up, but do you now see why it would be easier if I just had some double-sided adhesive that I could pull off and like tape inside here versus trying to get this guy in here? But once you have filled your treat bag up with goodies, what you're then going to do to close it is you're going to do the same thing. We're doing double-sided adhesive here. You could also probably use maybe a little bit of hot glue. I actually, no, I don't think. I think hot glue would make it, I don't know. I just don't think hot glue would be the answer. But you're just going to add some more double-sided adhesive. I'm trying my best to like get it down in there. Come on now. You may have to do it, instead of doing it across, doing it kind of up and down like that. But once you have it filled, you're just going to, once again, close that down like that. And then bringing in our crimper, making sure that it is straight, because we want our lines to be straight on our crimper. And then we're just going to give it a good little crimp, back it back out, and then we can cut off the excess here. And that's it, you have your treat bags. Now this one looks flat because it is, it don't have anything in it. And once you get your stuff in it, it might be a little harder. You're not gonna be able to obviously put it upside down. You may have to go from the bottom and like roll it up to crimp it. But yeah, wow. Katrina, I understand, like I had the same thought. I should have applied the double-sided adhesive before closing it. But if I apply the double-sided adhesive before closing it, and let's say you do put like cookies or whatever you want, dog treats, somebody said dog treat bags. When you put it in there, that's gonna get stuck on that double-sided adhesive. Yes. So that's why I was kind of like, I don't know. And plus, if this were me and I was making these, I would pre-make a bunch of these before I was ready to fill them, and have them ready to fill, and then just fill them all at one time and then close them and crimp them. So you can, if you have your stuff ready to fill, you can go ahead, add your double-sided adhesive to the top and the bottom and the back, close it, leave that top open if you wanted to, but that is just an option. If you don't, you can see, go back overhead, it's still with putting the double-sided adhesive not all the way across and just kind of up and down, it's not going anywhere, like it's not coming apart. And the crimp actually helps with that a lot too. So, meant to ask if it is best to cut off the white. I do cut off the white on the top and the bottom. Personally, I don't know that I would cut off the white on the back. I feel like it gives a pretty good separation. This is what it looks like. I don't think it looks bad at all, in my opinion, with that white. If you want to cut that white off, you can. It might just be, what it's going to do is it's just going to leave less of an area for you to tape around the back. But that's kind of a personal preference, whichever one you would like. But I definitely would cut the white off the top of the bottom. If you don't have pinking shears, you can just do a straight edge across. Let's just show you what it looks like with a straight edge to see if I don't think it's gonna look bad with a straight edge. But let's cut it off so you all can see what it does look like with a straight edge.
I feel like this gives a more like modern, clean vibe.
I don't hate it with a straight edge at all.
Looks good.
I think a straight edge looks good too. So if you don't have pinking shears, you can see it's still gonna look really cute with that straight edge. That red and white candy cane edge,
it's so cute.
It's my favorite. I think that this is my favorite. So yeah, does anybody have any questions? Someone asked earlier if this was scroll up real quick if you don't care. Yes, Lindsay, the crimper does take it to the next level. Do we have to be a member to be able to access the chip bag template? Yes, that is part of being a member. That is part of a perk of being a member, is we do offer that to our members, the template. But I did show you, if you want to know the guidelines, let's go back to our share screen and we'll go back to Canva. If you aren't a member, which I definitely think you should, it would be a lot easier. We have our guidelines. If you want to start from top to bottom, we have the top guide at 0.85 here. We have our bottom guide at 7.65 here. And then we have these side guides set. You can see we love to use the ruler on the top and the sides, and that's what I'm talking about. So this guide is set at it's set at 3.1, but I think it should be set more about here. So we'll just say it's set at 3, and then this one we'll set it at 8. Yeah, no, I think we'll set it at 8.1. So that is where those guides are and how we set that up. The supplies are going to be linked down below for you all underneath this video. So if you go into the description, the supplies are going to be linked there. And yeah, let's see. What if I don't have a crimping tool? Is there any other way? Debbie, if you do not, I'm going to go ahead and answer. I'm going to come over here and we'll answer questions. If you don't have a crimping tool, you can still do this. You just may not be able to crimp the top and the bottom. You can still use double-sided adhesive and close it. It would still be super cute. I probably should have made one without crimping because I still think that it would be cute to do this. I do think that the crimping tool elevate it. It does make it look super, super professional, but I don't think that that needs to be a deterrent. If you do not have a crimping tool, like you're not going to try this project. This is such a good project. Like I said, you don't have to have the pinking shears. You don't have to have the crimper. You can still make treat bags super cute without it.
Yes.
It really is super simple.
It's so darling.
Honestly, this makes me want to make treat bags for all the kids in Asher's class.
Girl, you should. They're going to take that home and show their parents and be like, look.
I know.
You can put their names on it.
I should. I should. Yeah. Okay. So I think that I might actually do that now that we're sitting here talking about it. You can use gray lines. I'm not sure what gray lines are.
Like designing it to look like it has lines at the bottom.
Yeah, you could design it to make it look like it's crimped, using like shadow or gray lines for sure if you wanted to. So yeah, does anyone else have any questions? Debbie says, I wonder if a pastry wheel would work.
A pastry wheel.
Like the ones that you crank, like a pasta crank?
I don't know.
I feel like that would
is the paper too thin to like get crimped in there?
I shouldn't, I wouldn't think. I don't know.
That may work. You'll
might.
have to try it.
You could definitely try that. Also, just a reminder, I did see a question, if we're already a member, do we need to get signed up for the wait list? I probably would.
I mean, who doesn't want to sign up for the wait list? Member or not?
I don't know. Yes, so make sure you go ahead, get signed up for the wait list for Black Friday. Yes. Y'all, I'm telling you, this announcement, it's been 7 years in the making.
Yes,
you all have asked for it. We're doing it. That is the only thing I'm telling you. I'm not going any further with any more information. I'm keeping it close to my heart.
Yes.
Go ahead, set your reminder for Black Friday. Be here. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be epic. As Tanner would say, love it, love it, love it. It's going to be epic.
Spot on.
The wait list is the, Brooks, if you don't care to drop that again, but it's also the pinned comment at the top of the comment sections. You can click on that link, give us your email. Go ahead. We have a schedule, a kind of like a preliminary schedule, just a quick little schedule of what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing some beautiful arabesque ornaments on Black Friday.
I love them.
They're so stinking cute.
Yes.
And there is a picture of the arabesque ornaments on there that you can kind of check out. Y'all, we are doing paper poinsettias as well.
They are stunning.
They are
so stunning.
phenomenal. I'm so excited to show you, and we're going to be using, we've done one of them with Ashley Falco or Celebration Warehouse.
Yes.
Regular cardstock, but we also did one with the mirrored cardstock.
Stop.
It is so pretty. And then we're going to show you how to arrange them in a bowl to make them look so nice. I think you all are going to be blown away.
Cats cannot be near poinsettias, so.
But I love poinsettias.
I do too.
I love them. So now you can have a fake poinsettia.
I know. I have to kitten-proof my house, so this will be perfect.
I know. So
that's so funny.
Every time we get done with a big like a big event, we're always looking forward to the next one. And yes. I think I'm just as excited, if not more excited, for Black Friday than I was for Christmas Craft Week.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be phenomenal. It is going to be phenomenal. So make sure you get signed up. If you are going to make these treat bags, please post them in our Facebook group. We love seeing your creations. If you are going to take this template and you want to change it into something else, a Thanksgiving turkey, a birthday party, Friendsgiving, whatever, I would love to see your recreations of our projects. It's one of our favorite things to do. Honestly, seeing our hard work and you all learning a new skill and posting that in the Facebook group it really is something special.
Yes,
something special.
So rewarding.
It is.
I love it.
Is the Black Friday event only for MGL private members? No, it is for anyone and everyone.
Yes.
We would love for everyone to be at Black Friday, especially if you're not a member.
Yes.
We love having non-members at Black Friday. So make sure you get signed up for that wait list. Other than that, if you are a member, we have a member-only masterclass happening tomorrow at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you check your email. If you are a member, we are going to be making one of the most beautiful shadow box frames that I feel like we've made.
It is so detailed and so ornate and gorgeous. I love it.
And if you signed up for MGL Plus during Christmas Craft Week and you got that paper bundle, we might be using some of the colors from the paper bundle.
That is perfect.
We specifically picked the colors from that paper bundle if you got signed up for MGL Plus during Christmas Craft Week. So if you're a member, be here. Back here tomorrow, check your email for the link or check your dashboard for the link. But we are doing a member-only masterclass tomorrow that you're not going to want to miss. Yes. So make sure you come back here tomorrow at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. We will see everyone else back here on the channel actually on Friday. We will be here on Friday.
Amazing.